Hello A+ traders, this video is going to show you how to identify a change of trend. So sit tight and you learn a thing or two from this video. But before we begin, my name is Anibe Tasa. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly do that now and click the notification icon so you don't miss an update of my next video. Let's begin. This is the Euro USD chart, the daily chart. And when you are doing analysis, when you want to identify the trend, first of all you need to zoom out. So I'm doing that now. I'm zooming out, and from what we see, Euro USD is on a clear downtrend because we have series of lower highs and lower lows. You can identify this. These are lower highs and lower lows. We have series of lower highs and lower lows here. You can see this is a series of lower highs and lower lows. So I will draw my trend line at once. Since I've identified the series of lower highs and lower lows, I plot my trend line from this high down to this point. And if I can also plot the downside too. Remember, when plotting your trend lines, you have to include as many touches as possible without cutting through the candles. So like this down, the support trend line here, we have one touch, 2, 3 and 4 here. The trend, we had a downtrend on this pair. Now I want you to notice something. I want to notice something from this point here. This is when we had a breakout. This point is when we had a breakout. Once price broke out of this trend, we didn't had a new trend yet until we had a retest of the trend line which price just broke out. Now there are three things on this chart that will guide us so that we know there is a change of trend. First is the support. If you notice, price was on this support and was unable to break down. Then we had another test of the supports and price was still unable to break down. Then we had another test. So price tested the support zone 3 good times and was unable to break down. So that shows the support level, the support zone was holding price. The next thing we identify here is the breakout of the trend. Breakout of this trend line. We were on downtrend and price broke out. The third thing is the retest of the trend. So these three things now tells you that there is a change of trend. Price have moved from a downtrend and has started an uptrend. I believe you are following me. Price have moved from a downtrend and is starting an uptrend. And also in the Pro Traders course, I've discussed how you can easily identify a new trend. You just need to have the first 3 points. When you have the first 3 points and the new trend is set. Now to identify a new trend, all you need is the first 3 points to identify the new trend. So from this chart now, we have the first 3 points. Let me take this off. We have the first 3 points already. Okay. This is the point 1 and this is the point 2 and this is the point 3. So let's connect this up. Pick the trend line tool and this tool. Alright, I believe this is clear. So you can see I've technically plotted my new trend. So you can easily say now, okay, price is at the resistance of the trend line. You can say price is heading back down to this point. You can just project that price is going to do this. You can either also choose to sell from here, choose to sell from here back to this point. But for me, I'm not interested in selling. I'm only interested in buying because I only follow the trend. So I'll wait for price to come to this region here. That is when I'll take my buy entry and buy to the upside. That is how you can identify a change of trend. Let's look at another example. Let's use the Swiss franc chart. Use the Swiss francs. Okay. Alright. We are here. First you zoom out. Also on this chart now, we can see a series of higher highs and higher lows. These are an uptrend. Higher highs and higher lows. They are very clear. Higher highs and higher lows. So we connect a trend line from here to here. Make sure you don't cut through the body of the candles. Pick just the wicks of the candles. This is a clear trend. This is a clear uptrend here. Even if you don't draw the upper trend line, it's cool. But at least draw the support trend line. So you can see from here to here up to this point, price was respecting the trend line support until this point here when we had the breakdown. Secondly, we notice three things from this chart that the trend have changed. First is the resistance being held from here. Price was at resistance at this point and we had a rejection. Same thing here and same thing up here, we had a rejection. So price respected the resistance. Second was the breakdown of this trend line, and the third was the retest of the trend line. So right now we have a clear change of trend. The price on the USD Swiss francs is no more trending higher, or rather is trending lower now. You can still trade this play right now. All you need to do is wait for price correction, like let's say you are looking a bearish flag pattern rather, and you join at the end. So in the Pro Trader course, we discuss in-depthly on how you trade these chart patterns, the perfect way to trade the chart pattern so that you can have a defined entry and exit on any trade you are taking. That is how we have identified a change of trend on this chart. Let's look at one more chart before we end this. We look at the USD Mexican peso. On the USD Mexican peso, we on the 4-hour chart, and right here we see price was moving on a clear uptrend, series of higher highs and higher lows. These are higher highs and higher lows here, and we're going to draw a trend line that connects all of them. Pick the trend line tool, then draw this up. Make sure you don't cut through the body of the candles. Focus on accommodating the wicks. You can also do this too, but I don't really draw the up trend line. All I need is just the support trend line. So the same things have been noticed here. First, the resistance was held at this zone here. The resistance was held here. And second, we had the breakdown of the trend line here. And the third thing to confirm a change of trend is the retest of the trend line being broken. So once the trend is broken and is being confirmed like this, that is when you start looking for selling opportunities from this zone here. From here, start looking for selling opportunities from there. And if you can see, immediately after that, price has been trending lower, has been trending lower. So let's say you notice this breakdown from here and a retest of the trend line, and you took a sell back to this level, placing your stop loss above here like this, and your entry around this region, then your take profit down here. This is a good trade for you. You just catch the swing and leave the market. So that is what we can cover so far on this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you learned a thing or two on this tutorial, like the video. If you have questions, kindly comment on the video. I will give you more explanation and share set examples with you. Thank you.